Hi there, good afternoon. This is Carol Grant from the law offices of Carol L. Grant here in Davie, Florida. So today we're going to talk about IRAs, retirement accounts, and how you can have a beneficiary designation that actually defeats your wishes because you did not update your form. So in essence, you can have an unintended beneficiary of your retirement account. So the moral of the story, the goal is that you must keep your beneficiary designations up to date, current with your goals, and also current with any new laws. And it's so easy to have a retirement account. You've worked so hard, and then you have the forms, you stick it in a box, you stick it in your drawer, and you forget to look at it. It's been 20 years, it's been 10 years. So in fact, that is your assignment for the weekend, is to pull out your retirement account forms, the cover sheet that tells you who the beneficiaries are. Look at it. Is it current? Is it updated? So here's an example of how you can have an improperly designated contingent beneficiary. So you name someone as a primary beneficiary. You also name contingent beneficiaries. And so here's the situation. The primary beneficiary dies, so now the contingent beneficiaries are the ones that would take that asset when you pass. All right, so here's an example. You have your son and your daughter. You have Sue and Sam. So your contingent beneficiaries are Sue and Sam to take equally, right? So Sue dies and you don't update your forms. So the question is, when you die, is since Sue died, who did you want to get Sue's share of that property? Did you want it to go to Sue's children, who are your grandchildren, or did you want that property or that asset to go to Sam? So in other words, with your contingent beneficiaries, we need to really consider what happens if one of those beneficiaries predeceases you, right? And so here's the situation. You could absolutely, maybe you wanted Sam to get Sue's share, but if you don't have your forms detailed, that won't happen. All right, so that's one example, and we're going to be talking about this more. If you are interested in learning more, I can send out an article. If you're interested in getting more information and talking to me, I can send out a book a call link for you. All right. So the other way that you can have an unintended beneficiary inheriting your IRA, and remember, for most people, their IRA is one of their biggest assets aside from the home. So you have people with 500,000, 600,000, millions in their IRA or in their retirement account. So here's the scenario. So you have your daughter, Mary, and Mary is the beneficiary of your $750,000 retirement account. Well, Mary died. Let me back up. So Mary inherits it. Mary's all excited. She just inherited $750,000 from you. So now Mary has an obligation. Mary needs to now make sure that this fund or this asset that she just inherited, she needs to add a beneficiary to that, right? If Mary does not add a beneficiary now to the account she just inherited, and Mary is married, it's a possibility that the retirement account company, that they might say, well, since there's no beneficiary, when Mary dies, it would go to Mary's spouse, or it could go to Mary's estate. Well, maybe you didn't want Mary's husband to get that account, and maybe Mary didn't even want her husband to inherit it. So it's either that or it would go to Mary's estate, which would have tax implications. And again, who are the beneficiaries of Mary's estate? Are those beneficiaries people you would have wanted to basically inherit from you? So again, it is vitally important to keep your beneficiary designations on your retirement account up to date, to keep it current. So your assignment for the weekend, again, is to find your retirement paperwork, whether it's an IRA, whether it's a 401k, and look at it, examine it. Are the beneficiaries current? All right. So this is Carol Grant from the law offices of Carol L. Grant in Davie, Florida. I hope this information was helpful. I know it was a little bit quick, so we are going to be talking about this again. I wish you a really, really awesome weekend. God bless you. Bye-bye.